Ryan Clark blasts Robert Griffin III over controversial Angel Reese take. Former NFL defensive back Ryan Clark is, once again, at the center of a race debate after calling out Robert Griffin III for comments he made about WNBA star Angel Reese. In an eyebrow-raising monologue, Clark claimed that the former quarterback doesn't know what black women like Reese go through because he's married to a white woman. Robert Griffin III claims that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Since retiring from football, both Clark and Griffin have carved out careers in sports media, with both now hosting their own podcasts. On a recent episode of Griffin's podcast, Out of Pocket, the former QB claimed that Reese has always had it in for fellow WNBA star Caitlin Clark. The subject arose after Clark was called for a flagrant foul on Reese in their recent matchup in Indiana on May 17th. Reese got up from the fall and attempted to confront her opponent, but was held back by players and staff. Griffin stated that Reese can no longer pretend that she doesn't like Clark, pointing to Reese's contrasting reaction to being chokeslammed by Alyssa Thomas in 2024. Posting a clip from the episode on his X account, Griffin wrote, "Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's staring us all right in the face, but people are afraid to say it. Won't answer questions about Caitlin Clark. Gets mad when people praise Caitlin Clark for the explosion of popularity around women's basketball. Celebrates when her teammates flagrantly foul Caitlin Clark. Goes after and tries to punch Caitlin Clark after a routine, make them earn it foul, after Angel Reese fouled Aaliyah Boston with a push in the back that wasn't called. That's not just hate. That's jealousy and resentment." Griffin claimed that Reese's resentment towards Clark is obvious, and that people are scared to talk about it due to the racial aspect of the players' rivalry. Ryan Clark launches wild attack on corny Griffin. Never shy in speaking his mind, Ryan Clark centered in on Griffin's mention of race and took aim at the former Washington quarterback. In a bizarre move, Clark pointed to Griffin's decision to marry a white woman, accusing his former ESPN colleague of trying to fit in. While all analysts faced pushback from their takes, Clark's response was far more of a personal attack than it was a differing opinion. In an episode of his own podcast, The Pivot, Clark started his monologue by assessing the foul itself, ironically stating that the play is all we can speak to as professionals. But that wasn't all that Clark was to speak to, as he then tore down Griffin's character and his ability to understand black women. If you're RGII, when was the last time within your household you've had a conversation about what dealing with? You haven't been able to do that because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women.